I remain Adil Olatunde Michael. I am your digital coordinator. I'm your bioinformatics lecturer. Today we are coming on one of the reasons, one of the reason why our subscribers are dropping. Don't forget that in the last lecture we had, precisely 25th of April, I told you expressly, I instructed you to go out and create a YouTube channel. After which, when we gather and we were discussing later, some of you were talking about how your subscribers base are dropping one after the other. And which I told you I promised you I was going to make a video on that. And one of the videos I'm going to make is just this is going to be the first one. YouTube, just like I told you, is very, very unique and different from any other social media. And just like I told you, that YouTube is the best platform that is going to that can actually make you and even sell you to the whole world. You probably pass through three stages. The first stage is when you will be a beginner. Nobody is going to actually trust you. Nobody is going to talk about your YouTube channel or your content over there, except you ask your friends to subscribe to also help you one way or the other. Then that's going to be from now till your final year. And after that, that is going to be after your graduation, when you are going to go for your NYC. At that point in time, people will begin at a point in time because you now face the reality, and that's going to be when people will begin to be uh, a bit taking you so serious, at least to certain level. But at that level, you are just at the level of intermediate. After that, your NYC, if you now go for your postgraduate or you further, that is when people will now begin to see you as an authority in that area. And don't forget that the first thing is that you should be able to have a very clear niche. I told you about that. One of the reasons why you have a subscriber base being dropping one after the other is because some of you, what video did you upload in your YouTube channel? Some of you uploaded a video of when you are just dancing, or maybe dancing to a music, teaching people dancing step and all this one. Okay, YouTube. The most difficult thing about YouTube is the algorithm. The algorithm needed to understand. You need to give the algorithm a clear understanding of the purpose of your channel. What people will benefit from there. That is why your niche must include what problem are you coming to solve. For example, even if you want to dance in your YouTube channel, that means you are teaching people how to dance. So that means your name should not be personal. That's why when you are Abigail, you now say Abigail Adedeyi. Nobody wants to know that about on YouTube. The algorithm doesn't want to understand that. Who is that? No, you rather call your YouTube channel, give it a name of dancing. That's going to be Abigail the dancer. Okay, everybody will know, and you are still going to struggle a lot because there are some people that once you mention your name, you put them off. The algorithm doesn't know you. That's why you don't need to personalize your niche. You don't need to personalize your niche at all. What you just need is that you needed people who you needed a name that once anybody sees that your name, they will tell you, they will know, they will understand exactly what you are going to talk about. For example, if you are so familiar with my YouTube channel, One is Omega Bioedutainment. Bioedutainment is already telling you that we'll be talking about biology, and at a point in time we can be talking about entertainment, and at a point in time we can also be talking about that is going to be educational for that. So that means the algorithm must have understood very well. The other one we are making use of now is um, that is Edu Interact AI. That is, how can we make use of artificial intelligence and machine learning? So that means everything that is going to be in that channel must be related, must be solving a particular problem. So that is the reason why uh, and once all these questions cannot be answered, once all these questions cannot be answered or be understood by the algorithm, that is when the algorithm will now be, will start deleting your subscribers, thinking that you don't have any purpose. That's why, and don't forget the reason why I said you should open a YouTube channel. Asking you to open a YouTube channel is to give you a leverage for the future. For example, a journey of 1,000 kilometers will start from now. You cannot compare somebody who is starting that immediately, journey of that 1,000 kilometers immediately, to somebody who's going to start next month. So that means somebody that is starting today will get to that destination very, very well. So what I'm saying in essence is just that asking you to you remember when I said you should create YouTube channel and I was asking you about your name, the name of your channel. Some of you are uh, calling it different name. I was just laughing at you. So YouTube is actually meant for serious-minded people. People will come to YouTube in order to be able to understand particular concepts. So it is not that maybe the algorithm doesn't like you. You are the one that is going to train the algorithm to be able to. So don't forget that YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is the owner of Gmail. There are some of you that immediately what you will do is you are just going to open different types of Gmails, and you use it to subscribe immediately. No, no, in fact, at this stage, even up till now, I am still passing through the same experience. So sometimes people that we subscribe to you, they won't subscribe. They won't comment, they won't watch your video. They will just go and subscribe immediately. So the algorithm is going to be so suspicious. Don't forget that what do we call algorithm? Algorithm of YouTube is a step by step that is already being programmed, that is already being modeled according to certain pattern, that if you see this, this is what is going to happen. There are certain parameters that must be followed. If all these parameters that must be followed are not followed religiously, that is when the algorithm will begin to ask different questions. And once those questions cannot be linked together, the algorithm will think that somebody who is so suspicious. So that's why one of the reasons why YouTube, I've given you two. The first one is that people will just go and subscribe, no comment on your video. In fact, sometimes even you, I've told you about five. The first one is that you don't have a clear purpose niche. You don't have a clear purpose name. So it shouldn't be. That's why I said it is quite different from TikTok. TikTok algorithm allows you to dance, allows you to personalize your channel, or so to say, your ID. So, but in YouTube is actually meant for serious-minded people. Okay, that even if you want to be dancing there, that means your name must be directly be reflecting what? Something that is danceable. That is, maybe you want to teach people how to dance, or maybe you are, so that is actually telling you that what you need to do. So your names could be confusing. Sometimes you don't have even a single video. You just open the channel, no single video. So that means nobody's going to like your video, nobody's going to view your video, and the next thing is that your subscribers will keep increasing. No, that is one of the reasons why your videos are being deleted. I mean, that's one of the reasons why your subscriber base are being or is being uh deleted one after the other. In fact, if you do not take certain steps to redeem and retrieve your subscribers in the next few days, you just discover that you are back to zero level subscriber base. That's one of the reasons why you need to take it serious. Don't forget the reason why I said you should, in one way or the other, have a YouTube channel. It is for educational purpose. Apart from that, it is for educational purpose because your YouTube channel at the end of the day is going to be your living CV, your living portfolios. Okay, and don't forget that I told you that your YouTube channel is going to pass through three stages. You now, as a student who is currently studying bioinformatics as a course, now after that, that means you can make use of it for any other courses as well. For example, you can decide to be to be creating tutorials. You make videos teaching people about how can they answer certain questions. Okay, I told you that there's nobody, no matter how poor somebody could be in this world, that person must and is going to know more than some set of people. So what you actually know should just be that you should begin to teach others. So what some people do not know, that subject that some people do not know, is going to be the problem that your YouTube channel is going to solve. Once all those ones are there, honestly speaking and sincerely speaking, the YouTube is going to retain your subscribers base. Okay, then apart from that, I have also told you that you need to create an highly engaging videos, and we are going to see some of these. Now, I told you that there are three phases. The first stage is the student phase. That is, you focus because your YouTube channel, I asked you to create it in bioinformatics. So that is why you are making use of this. And don't forget that in the bioinformatics classes, I group you into groups. After that, I also gave you some role play activities. So all these are part of what you can have in your YouTube. One of the reasons why I did not ask you to create YouTube in the name of your group is that once you create YouTube in the name of your group, that means after your graduation, that YouTube channel is no more. So, but by the time you create it in your own name, you will just follow all these steps of creating this. You are now going to create, nobody, you can have ten channels. You can have 10 channels. So all the procedures and everything you are going to apply in this educational one should also be applied in the one that you have in any other niche. So that is stage one, that is student phase. The stage two, which we call the transition phase, that means there's going to be a shift. Transition stage is going to be a shift when you are no longer going to be focused, or you are not focusing again on bioinformatics. You have now generalized it. Now this is at the final stage. That is your final year, and that is the level whereby people will begin, at least to certain level. You are teaching people how to do their projects. You are also documenting. By the time you are in the laboratory or you are working on your project, you are documenting it and you are just saying behind the scene, you are making videos, you are uploading it there in your YouTube channel, and that is when people will now start taking you, at least whatever you say, they will start taking you. And the final stage, that is the professional phase. That is when you are already established in that industry or in a space, in that niche. People knows you. People know you very well. And that is when you begin to, you are now an authority in that field at that postgraduate, NYC stroke postgraduate. And don't forget that at this level, that is when you will now diversify. Diversifying means that you'll be talking about educational as well as entrepreneurship. For example, you could be teaching people skills to get rich. Vocation. If you are a fashion designer, you can be making content that is related to that at that level. And that's the reason why at the first stage, even at this student level, you need to develop it very, very well. Okay? The stage three is when you are now going to be regarded as a professional. People will take you to be a professional in that field. I'm very sure that by now, you should know the level at which EduInteract AI is actually talking about. Do you know that there are some people over there that anytime they want to search for anything on Google, so because you are just like I told you that YouTube is the owner, I mean Google is the owner of YouTube. So anytime anybody wants to search for anything on YouTube, and immediately they are searching for it in YouTube, if your video, if the algorithm have, the algorithm will just be looking for any video or any topic that is related to your or to that same topic people are searching for. That's what we call SEO optimized. That is search engine optimization. So search engine optimization topic is very, very important. That means immediately somebody is looking for anything related to that on the Google search, is going to start suggesting your videos for them. And that is when you begin to be taken serious by YouTube algorithm. So what I'm just trying to let you know now is just that some people will tell you that they, they know that YouTube algorithm is against them. No, YouTube algorithm doesn't know you. It only knows your content. It only knows you by your contents. So that is the reason why you must be very, very careful. And anytime you want to make any video, if you want people to take your video, if you want YouTube algorithm to start recommending your videos, it must have at least five structure of YouTube. Number one is the hook. Number one is the what? The hook. There should be something that is going to hook people uh, in your topic. There's something that must catch the attention of people. For example, if you say, why students fail biology? So everybody that sees that topic, YouTube algorithm, if it sees that topic, YouTube will already know that that one will just catch the attention of people. And already that is a problem. You want to solve the problem of people failing biology. Then there will be a time that you are going to explain all this to them. So what I'm saying in essence is that some of you might just be thinking that I'm just a student. I don't know anything. What will I be teaching people? I've told you that that is the reason why you must know how to make use of artificial intelligence platform, AI tools like ChatGPT, uh, Claude AI, and some of all these YouTube, all these AI that you can use to generate this. So I told you in the class, I told you that the quality of your output will depend on the quality of the input. If you don't know, and I told you that the language that any artificial intelligence platform understand is prompting, your ability to prompt it very well. So you can just go, since you know that this is going to be a 5 video structure, you can just tell the artificial intelligence, that is a ChatGPT, which is a descriptive AI. You can just tell ChatGPT that you are a novice content creator as well as a student. So you want a video that's going to follow this pattern of hook, problem, explanation, example, summary. So that you want the AI to be able to structure it for this, to generate a script, video script that is going to be like this. Or you could just tell the ChatGPT that you wanted to create, or you want to create an engaging, highly engaging lecture notes on certain topic. It is going to help you to do it. But don't forget what I told you earlier on, that whatever products that YouTube, I mean, artificial intelligence has given you or is giving you, you still need to subject it to your own thorough checking. That's why for every purpose, it is not good for you to just know only one artificial intelligence. To be able to do that purpose, you should be able to know it. You should be able to know different artificial intelligence, at least like 2 or 3 that can perform the same function. For some time now, uh, for me to be able to create highly engaging lectures, sometimes I will start from ChatGPT to give me a prompt. ChatGPT will now give me a prompt that I will instruct ChatGPT that I want to use the prompts to prepare my lecture notes in Claude AI or any other AI that I want to use it for. So ChatGPT will tell me and do the prompting for me according to the language that the next descriptive AI is going to do. So immediately after I might have done that, I'm going to copy that same prompt, go and paste it in the next artificial intelligence platform that I want to use. It could be Gemini, it could be Claude AI, or it could be another AI for that same purpose. So I will just go and put it there. Since it is a language, artificial intelligence will understand the prompt, the language of another artificial intelligence. So what I'm saying in essence is just that that is content creation. That is the structure, the videos, the 5 steps of a video creation for educational purpose. So what I'm saying in essence is, for now, I've just given you uh, two tasks. Two tasks. I gave you role play activity, whereby I said it should be 3 at least in the first group. Pick any 3 and talk about the question I gave you on the role play activity, whereby somebody is going to act like a journalist, another person is going to be a scientist, then the third person is going to be the one that will either interview you. You might not be in form of it might not be in form of maybe drama or role playing, but it's going to interview you. You are the one that will generate whatever, then you are going to record yourself, then you are going to post it on YouTube, your own YouTube channel. Okay, you can do it in 3, so that because you are 3 in that group, what you will do is that you will now upload it in your different or your respective group, YouTube, so to say. So what I'm saying in essence is that YouTube uh, will now understand that language very well. So you can tell ChatGPT to do it for you, then you put it in another artificial intelligence, you put it in another artificial intelligence. For example, this same infographic that you are seeing now was created in another platform. Some of them are available to certain level free of charge, but some of them are paid. So you are going to be the one that will get used to the one you'll be making you for that. Then don't forget, just like that I have told you, one thing that algorithm of YouTube does not and hates to reward you for is inconsistency. If you just say you are not consistent, you upload today, a video today, then it's taking you another 40 days before you'll be able to upload. No, no. If you are going to start with two videos per week, fine. Just pick those days. Pick that time. Okay? Pick that time. You can even ask that AI that you are going to use that when is the best time for you to be able to upload. It's going to tell you the time that you should upload. It could be, for example, people that will be online. There are some people that they have formed an habit around what they are looking for. Some will only come online 9 o'clock. Some will come. So out of the 24 hours in every day, there are some people that there are some time, specific time whereby people that will be searching for information are at their peak. So that's the reason why all these are very, very important for YouTube. So just like I told you, time is going to fail us. It's going to fail us. There's going to be another video whereby I will tell you, I'm going to give you a typical examples. I'm going to tell you all the contents and the composition of any video. What you call the title or metadata. Okay, the keywords. How can you select your best keyword? Where can you do it, and so on and so forth. Live, I am going to do it for you live so that you'll be able to see it and see it very well. So what I'm saying in essence is that the problem you are encountering is not due to maybe some people subscribe with you and later they are also unsubscribing. No, it is the YouTube algorithm that is at work. And YouTube algorithm will only kick on serious, suspicious people, will kick them along the line because YouTube is meant for only serious minded. Whatever purpose you may have, that YouTube is going to make sure that whatever comes from Google or come from YouTube, it is something that people are really searching for. Okay, that is the summary of the whole scenario that has actually happened to you. Don't forget, don't be discouraged. So what you can do is just to make sure that you start working. You start working on uploading videos into your channel. It is good that you have started. It is good that you have begun. Now it is also very, very good for you to be able to work around your channel, redefine your niches, redefine your purpose, redefine your keywords, redefine everything you are going to do. If you know you want to be dancing in your channel, very, very flexible. You should be making videos that will be teaching, that will be solving problems. Okay, for that. That's the reason why, just like I told you, it is very, very essential for you. Okay, now let me try as much as possible to make a very brief presentation because I presented I prepare presentation for this one. Okay, this is the reality check. the reality check, algorithm control and diagnosis. So, okay, you don't forget that I told you that observe symptoms, sub for sub, artificial groups. So the algorithm has already know that because you what you did was immediately you open your YouTube channel, you are telling your friends that please sub for me. What you should rather be telling your friend is that please sub for me, as well watch my videos, like my videos, and comment on your videos. So it's quite different. It has observed that it is sub for sub and it is an artificial group. Do you know that the YouTube algorithm has predicted correctly? But don't forget that algorithm, they are made up, I mean, it's made up of what? Machine learning. Okay, YouTube scrubs it as inactive and fake accounts. So that is why YouTube is removing them in order to preserve the platform, the integrity of your platform. YouTube will not disturb you from naming or opening any YouTube channel. What YouTube can do is to make sure that it remove suspicious group, sub for sub. Okay. Then another time is that dead subscribers, no clicks, no watch time. They are not watching your videos. They are not clicking on your videos. They know very well. So what they will just do is just subscribe. So they call YouTube algorithm, we regard it as dead subscribers, and which often leads to low engagement signals. And the YouTube algorithm will flag it as low value content. It doesn't have any value. No click on your videos, no watch time. They are not even spending 1 minute, 1 second on your video. So they will just go there, just go and sub for me. No, that is what YouTube is talking about. Then irregular posting. You just upload, and the next thing is that you disappear. After that, no time that apart from you alone, another person is not even coming back to watch your videos. YouTube algorithm will know. So algorithm will regard it as algorithmic decay. The system will forget your channel. So because nobody is coming and coming again, the more people visit your site or your channel, the more the algorithm score you and the more engagement you have. Then another thing is poor first impressions. Okay, in another video, I'm going to talk about what do we mean by thumbnails, what do we mean by title. So what that is going to be is that if you have very weak thumbnails and your title is very weak, the audience will regard, I mean, YouTube algorithm is going to regard it as a audience mismatch. So that means you don't have. So subscribers drops are not punishment. I told you, don't see it as punishment. It is rather teaching you how to be more diligent, how to be more consistent, and that is the reason. So it is YouTube correcting your audience quality to make room for the right viewers. So there are different ways of which you can turn your subscribers to working subscribers, to be organic subscribers, to be the one that they will come and get engaged with your video content. Now you can see now, I told you about you connecting, comparing YouTube with other platforms. Now look at this engagement. Search engine, which is YouTube, is the second largest globally. YouTube has the second largest globally that people get engaged. They get engagement uh, all over the world. So YouTube, there's nowhere in the whole of this world. So that means if you are a content creator, if you are creating on YouTube, in some places, some social platform are being banned, but not in YouTube. For example, in some part of the Europe, Japan, and in some part of China, they banned some of the social platforms, okay, but not YouTube. Because if you want people in the other parts of the world to know about any product, about you, it is so that means if you are not feasible at all, it is only on YouTube that you can become so feasible. Then apart from that, it is an evergreen authority. It builds a kind of authority. People, even by the time, irrespective of where you are starting, where you are starting is immaterial. Where you are today is what people, what algorithm, YouTube algorithm will actually recognize and be able to appreciate. So what I'm saying in essence is that you don't think that until you have very big equipment. I was telling some of you that when my first video in my first YouTube channel, that is Omega Bioinformatics, you will see. In fact, you could even hear the noise of a generator around. That time, I did not even have any equipment rather than my laptop and one of my recording camera that I had then. And apart from that, you could see it. But that means where we are coming from is not what is actually, it's not what matters, where we are heading to, and the platform, or the life, the impact we have made. That is the most on the YouTube algorithm, that is most important. Then apart from that, so an evergreen authority, that means the longer, that means whatever, if you drop any video in YouTube, you have asserted an everlasting authority in that area. So then monetization, that is you have ad revenue. At a point in time now, YouTube, you will be earning money not only on the content you are making, you'll be also earning money as a result of many adverts many adverts that they do on your platform. And that is going to be when your what? Your YouTube has been monetized. Okay. The next one is that in terms of YouTube is a digital CV. I told you, it's a living portfolio for scientists and education. So because even if you don't have any written CV, once you have an identity on YouTube, people can actually visit your channel and be able to know exactly who you are. Okay. Then the 7 rudiments of platform growth. For example, I told you niche specification. You should avoid generic scopes. You should target hot topics like genomics. That is genomics explained simply. That is a very good topic. Okay. So you should just master this, because I don't have time. I won't be able to go through that uh, uh, step by step now. But just know that the first one is niche specification. The next one is that, oh, what is your content structure? The content structure, I told you that 5. Then the target, who are your target audience? Are you targeting 100 level students? Are you targeting those that are writing JAMB? So the thumbnail and title, I told you about it. And I told you about the engagement. The quality of your thumbnail, the more people watch your video, the more engagements you have. Then you have the algorithm, which, and I told you that consistency. If you want to be consistent on YouTube, at least you should be able to upload between, I said 2. I want to recommend 2 because you are a beginner. So at a point in time, you will grow to the level whereby you will be uploading even every day. Sometimes you could even upload 3 per day. And the next one is that you will just structure it to be uh to be posted, to be delivered on this. So you can upload today, create 3 videos today, or you can schedule it that on Monday 9 a.m. it should be delivered. Okay, and Wednesday it should be delivered. Then Friday it could be delivered as well. So you have to know the rudiment of this YouTube platform. Then, just like I said, the content, your educational content, your content must have very good hook, must be able to address a specific problem. Then you should be able to explain and give an example. Then the last part should be you should recap the logic and the call to action. What do you want people to do? That's what is called the CTA, call to action. Okay. Do you want people to click on your video? Do you want them to subscribe? Do you want them to meet you in the next video? That is a part of the um, call to action. Now, this is a schedule of 5 minute video. 5 minute video. The first one, that is a 0 to 5 seconds. The first 5 seconds talk about the who. That's when you'll be talking about the title. Then the next one, 5 seconds to 45 seconds, you'll be talking about the problem. 45 seconds to 3 minutes, that's when you'll be explaining. Then between 3 minutes and 5 minutes, that is when you'll be able to apply what you have taught them, the topic you have taught them. You should be able to uh, give them examples, real life world experience or real life case study. So all this, you don't need to go and start learning, go and start reading it. All this, once you prompt your AI, ChatGPT very well, it is going to give this to you. So don't forget that what I told you is the quality of your prompts will determine what is going to be the quality of your products. Okay. Now the packaging upgrade. Now that you're at this level, uh, when you are, for example, now you want to talk about blast tutorial, or you are giving, instead of you to give your topic or the title, blast tutorial or bioinformatics video 1, which is very very weak. So instead of you to say that analyze DNA sequence fast using blast, how to use blast for DNA analysis. This is a viral topic. Everybody that is looking for any information on blast will be able to click this one rather than blast tutorial. No. Okay. So because when you say blast, what do we mean by blast? Are you talking of blast somewhere else? So nobody is going to be. Then you don't have to be. This one is too technical. Not everybody knows what blast is. Not everybody knows what bioinformatics is all about. That is why you don't need to be technical. Then lacks concrete benefits. Nobody is talking about benefits here. So, but here is talking about analyze DNA sequence fast using blasts. Okay, so this one provide clear outcome. It identify the target audience, like the beginner's guide, and also urgency, triggers urgency. How to use blood for DNA analysis fast. That is the urgency in this topic. Yeah, that's the urgency. Fast here. The target audience here is beginner. Okay, then the outcome is that you should be able to analyze it fast. Okay, now demystifying the algorithm. So algorithm is not just a data. It's not just that algorithm, YouTube algorithm doesn't like me. No. So what the algorithm will be doing, if you want to trigger algorithm, is that you should be able to follow this. There should be impression. The way algorithm is going to rank your video or is going to rank your YouTube channel would depend on what is called the um, click. Huh? So this one is impression and clicks. Okay. Hmm? Click time rate. Okay. That is going to be your thumbnail and title initial. That is going to be the first step. The second pyramid is that how many times, how many times are your viewers engaging? For example, if you have viewers that will just come in and within 1 second they are gone, it's not going to that retention is not going to be there. But once you see, if you are going to have only 10 that will come to your YouTube channel and they will spend 5 minutes. It's different from when you have 1,000 and 1,000 viewers and they just spend just 5 seconds or even 1 seconds in your that. So the algorithm will not in any way recognize that, and that's the reason why uh, in terms of the lecture, okay, make sure that people get used to your channel. Whatever you are going to start doing, your niche is going to be all about, let people see the curiosity, let them be so curious of going or staying long on your video. So then engagement signals, I told you, uh, real subscribers, they will like your videos, then they will comment as well. So that is one thing. So if you are going to beg people, if you are going to beg people to subscribe to you, they should be able to make comments, and not ordinary comments. They should be able to make comments related to the video you have presented or to the topic you have presented. So that's why sometimes when you are on Edu Interact AI, some of the comments people will be saying just well done, sir, well done, sir. No, that is not related. So the YouTube algorithm is not going to see it as an engagement. No, YouTube will just say, oh, these people, they have a way of manipulating, uh, trying to manipulate the algorithm. No. So the comments, engaging comments or engaging video should be able to have a comment and the likes that are very, very related to the topic. And this is what we call the real subscribers. Okay. So don't forget that. Then now that you have found yourself in this troubling situation, you have found yourself in this not too palatable situation, what can you do? The next thing you can do, just give yourself a 10-day fix of the solution to the problem of YouTube trying to delete your subscribers base. Number one is the foundation. Don't forget, I have always been saying it. And not even that, the everlasting mantra is that the foundation of any project, the foundation of any solid foundation, any solid structure will depend on the strength of the foundation. So if the foundation is destroyed, there's nothing any man can do. So the first day, that is between now and tomorrow, what you can do is to start. You should be able to define your niche. You should be able to have a clear channel identity. Change it from Adoribigbe Anisola or Shola Olayemi. Change it from that your personal name. Change it from the identity. Better begin to define your what? Your niche. What do you want algorithm to know you all about? Anytime that your name is being mentioned to the algorithm, does the algorithm really understand or really know you? That if you are searching for any information related to this, these are the set of videos that you can do. Then Day 3 to 7 is that you should record and upload 5 solid videos using content protocols as well as the strong titles. Okay, that is day 3 to 7. So if you upload five, you can upload five. I'm going to also make videos of how can you and how can you get viral content videos, and how can you even generate all these video so that you can load, so that YouTube will know that you are a serious channel owner and that your subscribers are very, very real. Then by day 8, which is 8 to 10, you will share your video links on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, and in some of your project group. That is when you can start sharing it, not telling them to just subscribe. Subscription does not guarantee retention. Okay, what guarantee retention is viewership. What guarantee retention is the duration that people view and stay on your videos. Then now, don't forget that I told you the target I gave you, or the goal that I gave you, is by the next Saturday, that is the upper Saturday, that we will be coming again for the bioinformatics class. I want you to have gotten minimum of 50 subscribers. And what I mean by 50 subscribers, these are must be real subscribers that have ever engaged, watched, and stay on your videos. That means by that time, you should be able to have nothing less than 5 videos. Now, just like I told you, you are starting as a student creator. So, and your channel is just focused on your assignments, school assignments. The one I've just given you, role modeling or role playing, presentation. Then your focus will just be passing classes and temporary projects just on bioinformatics. That is when you are a student creator. Now, there is now a bridge, very solid bridge. When your channel must grow with you, your channel must not end as you are graduating. So that means after your graduation, your channel must also remains, should be able to be. So once you are able to now retain that your channel, you can begin to say, when you get to NYC, what you must do as a copper, what you must do in your primary assignment. You have a lot of content that you can make even around that time. That is when your vocational get how to write your CV, how to pass your interview, how to get job. All this one you can be making content around that. Is still under education. So then immediately you have now survived that. That is when people will now begin to know you as a digital authority. So, and your channel is going to be your living digital CV that anybody, anyhow, can view it from any part of the world. And the focus is building a global portfolio, having a global influence, and you should be able to also network across industries. Now, I've just said that stage one, at that point in time, the content focus will just be on basic explanation, telling people, what do you understand by bioinformatics? What is molecular biology? What is virology? What is a cell? What is this? So, and you are breaking it down into tutorials, how to do your assignment and how to pass your exam. For example, yes, you can see what is bioinformatics. So, and your audience perception is that your audience will still think that you are still a learner. Don't no, don't be deterred with that. Don't be discouraged with that. So that is time that you have low views. But the fact still remains that whether it is low you are moving. It's not going to be that if you now think that until you have finished your education, you won't be able to have that, you will not have a YouTube channel until that time. Even at that time, that means you are going to start from beginning again. But why can't you start now, maintain it, even if nothing is even coming from it? If you are having low engagement, don't be discouraged. Huh? But make sure that at least you are building it up steadily and consistently along the line. So then, by the time you get to your final year, that you are talking about your practical work, that you are talking about how to do serial dilution, you are talking about how to inoculate using agar and all this one. Okay, people will now begin, you begin to be so scientific. People will be seeing you that you are just coming up, emerging practitioners. Are those one that they will be what people will be seeing you, the lens people will be seeing you. But once you have graduated, finish your NYC, that is a postgraduate level. So anything you say at that point in time, people will now see you as an authority in that area, as an authority that's needed to be listened to. So that is the reason why uh, your channel must pass through that evolution stage. Okay. Now, just like I said, how this question is, how can you define your channel niche? I said the first thing to do is for you to be able to uh, define, have a specific niche that your YouTube is going to work on. So that is the first one is that current academic focus. Then your future interest. Your current academic focus as a microbiologist, as a bioinformatician, as an environmental biologist, and as what? As a geneticist, or so to say, somebody that loves mathematics very well. So, plus, what do you want to be in the future? What do you want to be in the future? What is the applicability of your current knowledge when you now add those two together? That is going to be a unique channel, a unique niche that people will begin to talk about. So it is just like what we are saying is that your niche is going to be a bit of science and entrepreneurship. Science and entrepreneurship. So that is going to talk about, I mean, it's going to equate you to be knowledge and entrepreneur. So you can also take a cue. You can take a cue from EduInteract AI. You can take a cue from Mr. Adeoti and some other people around you to be your mentor. Pick somebody to be your mentor. Work around it. That's why I said YouTube is just for serious business. It's for serious business. It's not meant for people that just wishy-washy, people that do not even know their right from wrong. So because YouTube uh, is going to see you as somebody who's beginning today, that one day you are going to be an authority in that area. That is what YouTube is going to see you to be. So that is going to be your niche. So um, then the viral topic. If you want to engage in any viral topic, you want to know any topic that is viral. Number one, V. What do we mean by virality? That means it is very, very useful. Not only useful, it is searchable. People can search for that topic. Then apart from that, people can relate. It is highly relatable. Okay. And if you want to now get that, it is going to be it's going to be P. The formula is P plus C plus O, and that is P is standing for the problem, That is a specific or no friction analyzing DNA. How to pass your exam. Passing exam is a big problem. How to be a successful entrepreneur. That is a problem. And you are producing. So curiosity, people should be able to know. So should be the urgency should be there. How to pass your exam in 10 minutes. How to pass your exam in 5 minutes. So that is curiosity. Then the outcome. So there should be a deliverable. huh? Deliverable as a promised target. Okay. For example, the week one, I told you the week title is Bioinformatics Lecture 1. Nobody, that cannot even go viral. Oh, what will go viral is how to analyze DNA sequences in 10 minutes to a beginner guide. So that is that. Then bioinformatics context matrix. That is, you will start as a bioinformatician, which is what is bioinformatics, explain in 5 minutes. How to blast, that is still at the base of this triangular pyramid. So how to use blast step by step, DNA versus RNA. So the other time I asked you the other lecture, 21 sequences that you saw from that you retrieve from that lecture notes. 21, I ask you to write them vertically. Then I ask you to generate the second strand. Call the fourth one strand A, call the second one strand B. After that, I now ask you to still write it down, and I ask you to now form the RNA strand. And the RNA strand now, so that is you can see. Then I told you the differences between DNA and this. You can also be a very good teacher. So that is that anyway. Okay. Then the I-click format pillars. I've told you that whenever you want people to get engaged, how to, people will be looking for how to. That is so powerful. People will click on this than when you are using any other word. So you should, how to solve mathematics in 5 minutes. How? Because of that how, people will click it. Is a high click. Then explain simply. This is core education. That is, you are going to tell people, you are going to do more in terms of breaking it down step by step, breaking it down into something that your audience will be able to understand. Then another one is a high virality, when you say you are talking about their weakness, their mistakes. This video, I don't know if I was able to title this video when I asked my students to subscribe, see what happened. So mistakes. Then another thing is reality through truth. That is, you are building authority. eh? Building authority. Is bioinformatics hard? Honest answer. So people will see it is more authoritative. It is more authoritative than maybe bioinformatics, solving bioinformatics. No. And the last one is how I score high in bioinformatics exam. This is talking about the experience of some people. That's why sometimes when you get to some websites, you see testimonials. Okay. So the blueprint of final blueprint is number one. You select 5 topics from the content matrix. Then you package them. You run them through the V is equal to P plus C plus 0 title. That is, you will the title you are going to pick, you should be able to know whether it's going to go viral. If it's going to go viral, that means you will be talking about the problem. That is, the title or the your content is going to solve problem. Okay. Then curiosity, then the outcome. Then after that, After you must have created that, okay, then you now upload and track the data. So your channel is not a project. Don't see it as just a project that you are trying to build. It is your CV. It is going to be your portfolios, and it's going to be your digital reputation in some time to come. So why am I saying this? Your subscribers basis, base is becoming so dwindling. I've given you 5 reasons why such thing could be happening. I told you that your niche, you don't have any definite niche. The title of your channel doesn't align with the content of your video. And I told you that some people, some of you, you don't have videos. What you have just that subscribers, they just subscribe, no click on your video. Even if you don't have, you that do not even have any video, where do you want people to get engaged? Then I've also given you some of the structures that you can build to have a good video. Then, having said that, and I also gave you some of the reasons why all these what you have in the past might not be working. I also told you about the transitioning, that is the 3 stages. You as a student, and you as your final year and your NYC year. Then after thereafter, we'll talk about you being an authority in that area, and that is when you get to the postgraduate level. And don't forget that I told you that it is better to start a journey of 1,000 kilometers from today than someone who is going to start in the next month. And I have also charged you that at least you should begin to uh, build a kind of reputation and integrity around your channel, around your YouTube channel, and beyond what people who also just think that they are trying to put, because a lot algorithm, the YouTube algorithm does not know Mr. A or Mr. B. What YouTube understand very well is your retention, your click. That is your click in terms of your thumbnail, in terms of your title. Okay, and I told you that your title and this must be relatable, it must be clickable, it must be something that trigger curiosity. They are trying, people, everybody must be beginning to get so curious, wanting to know about the content. Then apart from that, I told you that it must also be searchable. So that for example, now when you type, if you want to know whether your video will go viral or not, go and search it on YouTube. Once you search it on um any other searching, I mean engine searching platform, is that once you type your title and it is on Google, and it is Google is bringing some information about it, that means your topic is searchable. So in the other subsequent time, that's a video that we will see, maybe I'm going to make very, very soon. I'm going to tell you more about what should be in your title, what should be in your videos. So, what do we call tags? What do we call keywords? What do we call description? What do we call thumbnail? What do we call title? So, you should know all these are part of one or two reasons why you are not just a content maker. You are not just a content maker, you are an authority. You are building authority gradually. Don't forget that I say YouTube is very, very common. It has a very global reach, very global reach. So that means if once your YouTube is recommending your video, you are becoming a global person. So, and that is why I want to end these videos by telling you that you should not relent. You should not relent. You should be consistent. You should not say because YouTube is delete. The only thing you need to do is to fix that mistake, fix that error so that YouTube will begin to see you in terms of your integrity and will begin to see you in another perspective. Don't forget to click, don't forget to like, and make comments. This is Edu Interact AI digital hub that is that is democratizing learning with AI tools. Don't forget to visit my website.